What? I can't believe MCC is already 30 years old. That's crazy.
But that's like older than the majority of the people in the team. How does that work?
Well, I don't know. Best not to think about it, I suppose.
Well, anyway, welcome to the official update video for MCC 30. No seatbelt needed on this one, as it's going to be nice and short.
Firstly, as a special part of this MCC, we're working with Make-A-Wish to grant the wish of 13-year-old Narlan to watch MCC in person, which actually just means in-game, like live on the server. So in addition to seeing Narlan in the hub, you may also see his favorite plushie, Firecracker. So feel free to give Firecracker a pat on your way by. Incoming patting leaderboards on the Reddit.
Now let's start with Ace Race. MCC 30 will be seeing Turtle Run getting played again, but you'll be seeing the very start of something called alternate routes, introducing a slight change in the route that everyone knows from the original map. That means when we replay maps, you won't know which route to expect, and it'll change with each event, sometimes returning to a previous route, and sometimes to something new.
Sky Battle is getting some tweaks that are worth mentioning. Firstly, for MCC 30, we'll be playing the Metro map, and the vertical border will no longer go as low as it used to, meaning players won't be forced out of their towers. Additionally, we've tweaked the scoring again to slightly increase the amount of coins from kills and reduce the amount from overall placement. All specifics on that are on the site, linked in the description. Lastly, border damage has been reduced to allow players to live in the border for longer, if that's your way of life.
Look forward to a brand new map for Battlebox, Prison. This one's made up of many tight corners and narrow corridors, making the quick charge crossbow particularly deadly.
Real quick pause for our sponsor, which, well, is us. We're the sponsor, so I'm not sure that counts actually, but here's hoping one day we get a real one. Great news is that the MCC Season 3 coins are selling really well, and we're about a month and a bit away from the first batch of them arriving. So if you want to get yours soon, make sure you get your pre-orders in for the current estimated ship date of June, as there's still some available for that batch. You'll find those on mcc.store.
Hole in the Wall is getting remixed. With a positive response from the eating mechanic from MCC Scuffed, we've decided to bring a variation of it back for MCC 30. Players' hunger will slowly decrease and all players will have an unlimited amount of vegetables, but a limited amount of steak. So it's down to players to work out a good balance between the two.
And no, there is no coin reward for eating vegetables this time. Don't want to sound like your parents, but like, what, you think that's a legitimate career path?
Lastly, Parkour Warrior is getting some tweaks. Two things. The teleportation scroll will now only be taken away from players 30 seconds before overtime as opposed to the previous 2 minutes. And secondly, the medium and hard ending paths have been made slightly easier, dropping from 3 obstacles down to 2, while the easy ending path has been made longer by increasing to 2 obstacles instead of 1.
And before we finish up, it's been some time, but Lil Chicken told me that the MCC Island Open Beta might be finally around the corner, so expect some news in May.
So that covers it all. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Saturday the 29th of April at 8 PM BST for MCC 30.